Brother Michael, our great president, and certainly Dr. Joseph Marbach, our provost, and all of the leaders, the board of trustees, the faculty, the staff, everyone who works at this great university, LaSalle University. Thank you very much for the opportunity to spend some time right at the beginning of the school year with all of you, and to welcome our freshmen and transfer students. Those of you not born here or not residents here, welcome to the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, our little place we call Philadelphia. Please welcome all of our students. Members of the class of 2016 and other students who are here, I do expect to see you a fair amount during the course of your time here. I'm on campus from time to time, nowhere near as much as I'd like to be. But we're fortunate here in Philadelphia and the region. LaSalle University is one of the 101 great colleges and universities in the tri-state area. And so I try to spread myself around just a little bit, but I will be seeing you during the course of your time here at LaSalle, and I only wish you the best. To Amy, who spoke, Amy, I just wish that 37 years ago, when I was a freshman, that someone had actually come to the microphone and said, "Go to class." That was spectacular advice, and had I done that, who knows what I'd be doing today. Just needed somebody to tell me that. But seriously, you did a fantastic job and gave great advice to your fellow students. This, of course, is a very important part of your lives, both students and parents. And certainly, as has been mentioned, we want you to take full advantage of all that LaSalle University and certainly the city has to offer, whether it's extracurricular activities, internships, social and academic clubs, and volunteer work. And as was mentioned once before, in the midst of all that, we would really like you to do some studying from time to time, but we certainly want you to have a good time while you're here in our city. To give you a sense of some of the things that go on here on campus and off campus and nearby campus, and Brother Michael talked about some of those, but I want to highlight one that, of course, is very important to me. Last year, many LaSalle students volunteered at a local high school, Martin Luther King Jr. High School, and they helped to tutor 11th graders and helping them to prepare for college. And I want to encourage you, whether it's at Martin Luther King or any of the other nearby schools, please get actively engaged and involved in the education of others, each one teaching one and reaching back and pulling someone else back up. My event or appearance right before this was at an elementary school that is a Philadelphia public school. It's a Renaissance school, and they just received a grant from the Philadelphia School Partnership. That's an effort to support all educational opportunities here in our city. We're trying to create a network of great schools, and whether they're run by the public school system, run by the Archdiocese, private schools, secular schools, religious schools, any kind of schools. Parents decide where their children go to school, and I want every child in this city to get a great education, go on to graduate from high school, and have the opportunity to be here at LaSalle, one of the other 100 schools in the region, across the country, or around the world. We are focused on education, not just as a moral imperative, but also as an economic imperative. The only thing that will truly move this city forward, this city, this state, and this country, is when we invest in our young people, when we invest in education, and that's what's going to move this city and the United States of America forward. And you're doing the right thing being here at LaSalle. I want to thank and again commend the LaSalle community. When Brother Michael talked about the shopping center, the economic vitality, the economic engine that LaSalle University is, with its growth and with its commitment, also helps to employ people here on campus and with their economic partnerships with local community-based organizations and the neighborhood elected officials. All of that coordinated activity leads to a campus that is growing and thriving, that is an anchor institution in this neighborhood. And on behalf of the city, I certainly want to thank Brother Michael and the entire LaSalle community for that. Philadelphia has so much to offer all of you, and not just, of course, the freshman class and the transfer students, but all of the students on campus. In art and culture, Philadelphia was rated by Travel and Leisure magazine just a few months ago as the #1 city in the United States of America for culture. And whether it's theater, whether it's the Avenue of the Arts, concert venues, ethnic parades, major events on the Parkway, 500,000 to 600,000 people out, of course, for Welcome America, and we have another little concert going on Labor Day weekend. There's a lot to do. We have one of the largest urban park systems in the United States of America, and only getting better. Whether it's hiking or running or bike rentals or anything else, you can get out and do your thing and also get some clean, fresh air. Internships. We strive to encourage many of our businesses to offer internships, and there are many. And certainly we start, because I don't ask anyone to do anything that we're not prepared to do, and so first and foremost is the mayor's office and the entire city government. We offer internships for college students all across the city government, including in my office and in our press office as well. But ultimately, and certainly your parents are going to appreciate this, because I know that in another 4 years you'll be right back here with your own caps and gowns on, and you'll be wondering what's next. And that really has to be about jobs, because once a graduation happens and all the parties take place, unfortunately, maybe I'm the one that has to bear the bad news. That credit card is going to get cut off, and your parents are going to expect you to go out and get a job. And so our responsibility is to make sure that this is a growing, thriving, economically vital community where companies want to be near the talent because you are the talent. And so we have to grow our economic base and make sure that those jobs are available. You can use Philadelphia certainly as that great base and continue to get to virtually anywhere you want. If you want to go to New York, that's fine. If you want to go to DC, that's great. You can get to either one in less than 100 minutes. But we want you to be here. And parents, unfortunately, I have to say this as well. For those of you who are not from here, we're going to do all that we can to make sure that your young person has a great educational experience, has a wonderful time in this city, and then falls in love with this city. And then I'm asking you, when you graduate, stay here. We need you to stay here in Philadelphia with your minds and your talent and your commitment. You can go visit your parents anytime you want, but tell them the mayor asked you to stay right here in Philadelphia. And so seriously, thank you for choosing LaSalle. Thank you for choosing Philadelphia. You're going to have a great experience here. This is a wonderful city. It's a growing, thriving city. We had population growth for the first time in 60 years out of the 2010 census, and that continued in 2011. So on behalf of 1.5 million people and growing, the 5th largest city in the United States of America, I want to officially welcome you to our city. I look forward to seeing you on campus, and from time to time, I'm sure I'll see you off campus as you engage in what young people engage in. Lastly, I have a proclamation from the city for today. I am not going to read the entire proclamation. Let me assure you, I stayed up all night working on this. It is well written. It has all kinds of things in it. But if I were to read this, we'd be halfway through your first semester. So I'm going to get to the punchline, which is therefore. I, Michael A. Nutter, Mayor of the City of Philadelphia, do hereby proclaim August 23rd, 2012 to be the official opening of the LaSalle University Sesquicentennial Celebration in Philadelphia, and urge all citizens to be aware of LaSalle University's 150-year history as an outstanding higher education institution and its place as an indispensable part of the fabric of our city. I commend President Brother Michael McGinnis, Chairman of the Board, Bill Sauter, and its trustees, faculty, students, staff, alumni, and all supporters, in which all a rewarding year of celebration with many continued years of success to come. Signed by me as the Mayor of the City of Philadelphia, congratulations.